Wow, that was quite an opening. Welcome, welcome everybody. This is the Tony B radio show at gmail.com. How's everyone doing out there? Hey Tony Beers, how you doing? I'm Tony B and you are the Tony Beers, and we have a hot show for you today. Yes, here we are in the middle of Corona and it is hot. But what we're going to be focusing on is the theme of the week. And so I want to take this opportunity to thank our sponsor partners. Those are the people who keep the Tony B radio show on the air. I want to thank you. You know who you are, and I will be highlighting various ones throughout the show. But if you, Tony Beers or newcomers, would like to be contributors to the Tony B radio show here at gmail.com, you simply send in your contributions to P.O. Box 517. That is Greenwich, Connecticut 06836. I'll say it again, P.O. Box 517. That's Greenwich, Connecticut 06836, and you simply make your contributions out to the Tony B radio show. Okay, so welcome, and you sit back and get ready to go on a ride. We got a great ride for you today. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be right back. Okay, we're back. We're cooking with the hot sauce. I thought you'd love to hear me say that. By the way, I got two requests. It's actually one order for two more Cooking with the Hot Sauce t-shirts. So I just want to thank you all for getting those orders in. You simply send those orders in to the same P.O. box I just mentioned and tell me your size. The t-shirts are $25 and they say on the front, Cooking with the Hot Sauce, and on the back it says the Tony B radio show. So I thought that would be exciting for you to be a part of it. Listen, I want every Tony Beer to get a t-shirt because we're going to have a t-shirt themed party, and you need to have that shirt on because I want you to send in your photograph or video of you wearing the Tony B Cooking with the Hot Sauce t-shirt. And so I'm going to give you time to do that, but you need to get your orders in, $25. Tell me the size, send it into the P.O. box, and be a part of this exciting thing we're doing for the Tony B radio show around that theme, Cooking with the Hot Sauce. All right, well, here we are. I thought we'd get right into the theme of the week. And so the theme of the week for this week is You Are an Overcomer. I'll say it again. You are an overcomer. What does that mean? And you should think of it yourself. Say I. Everybody say I am an overcomer. An overcomer. Okay, so you are an overcomer. What does that mean? Through all of Coronaville, washing your hands, social distancing, going to restaurants and making sure you're outside with the proper seating, etc. The fact that kids are going back to school, teachers are going back to school, churches are closed, services are being held outside in some fashion or accommodation. I mean, this is a lot to deal with. So you are an overcomer is the theme of the week, building on last week's theme, which was don't believe the lie, right? Don't believe all these negative things that are in your head. And you are an overcomer is we're concentrating and we're focusing on mental health. This show is all about getting our mental health up to par. And listen, if you're struggling and you're having some difficulty, even in your personal relationships, I've said this before on the show, I want to make sure that you know that the Greenwich Y, which is the woman's Y, is totally available and ready to assist you. So even if you're in another part of the country, and this doesn't apply to you, but they have information around the country. And so you can call in to simply call area code 203-622-0007. I'll say it again, 203-622-0007. That's the Greenwich Women's Y, to assist you if you're having some difficulty in relationships and or domestic problems of that nature. But let's get back to the theme of the week, which is you are an overcomer. So I want you to jot these things down, which is make sure you're giving yourself positive affirmations every day. In fact, if you could do that first thing in the morning, what is a positive affirmation? Say great things about yourself that are true, right? You know, I mean, we all have, different things, but there's certain things that we know that we do well, or at least we have been told that we do it well. And so that could be an affirmation. For example, you could wake up and saying, I feel strong today. That's an affirmation. Or I feel energetic today, or I'm going to have positive energy all day, or I'm eager to meet people and greet people, that kind of thing. And so in the theme of I am an overcomer, the idea that you are a loser has got to be eliminated and put in that place something very, very, very positive. And so the attributes to be a true Tony Beer. There are 4 of them, which is simply, number 1, you must have a positive attitude. Okay, so that is in conjunction with I am an overcomer. The second thing is you must be working on your personal goals. That's very important. And 3, you have to have a spiritual foundation. And 4th, but really number 1 in my book, is you have to be of service to others. We're going to take a quick break right now. Actually, I think this would be a good time to play my promo. I don't know if you haven't heard my promo, but here's my promo, and when we come back, we'll talk some more.
Hello, this is Tony from the Tony B Radio Show. I have a new show on Wednesdays at 9:30, and we talk about fun things like, what do you think the wheels of the rich and famous look like? We also have pet talk, we have trends in fashion and music, and more exciting, there's a positive thought of the day. We talk about relationships. So tune in to the Tony B Show, 9:30 a.m. Wednesdays on 1490 and 105.5 WGCH.
We're back. Oh, I hope you enjoyed my promo. So the scripture of the week is, we're going to turn to Proverbs. It's Proverbs 29 and 18. So I'm going to give you a quick moment to get over there to Proverbs 29 and 18. The scripture 29:18, Proverbs says, where there is no vision, the people perish, but he that keepeth the law, happy is he. Okay, so we got to have vision. Overcomers, I am an overcomer. Let me hear you say it one more time. We are overcomers. You are an overcomer. And in order to enhance that, the Proverbs we just read, the scripture says, where there is no vision, the people perish. We don't want that to occur. So let's start writing the visions down that we have for ourselves and our personal goal, and let's get busy doing that. All right, we're at the point where we're going to do our exercise song, and this week we're going to hear Toe to Toe with Joe. Come on, let's start those exercises. Move that body, move around. Come on, let's get going. Here's Ola Salachi singing Tony B, Toe to Toe with Joe.
Let's step up to the plate. Be brave. Let's go toe to toe with Joe. The ballot box is your stage. Take this chance, let us rearrange. Yeah. Stop this unbelievable outrage. Time to get us Let's go toe to toe with Joe. So let's do this right. Come on, USA. Let's do this together. Come on, let's all stay tight. Been blessed with one more chance from hindsight. So let's get this right. We all know we'll get it right with Joe. This is our year, 2020. And even though we'll have fears, Joe's the right choice for us. Right for us, yeah. Right for us, yeah. Let's get it right with, let's get it right. Let's get it right with Joe.
All right, you should have been exercising. I'm checking on some of you and I didn't see you move, so I want to make sure that you are at least doing something. You want to lift that left leg up. Come on, lift it up. I know you get tired of this, but come on, lift it up. Up, 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 up. Good. Put it down. Okay, right leg up, 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 up. All right, down. And now let's do some arm rotations, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go forward. Come on, one more time back. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, put your arms to your side. All right, take a deep breath. All right, so that was pretty good, I thought. You know, getting it right, going toe to toe for Joe. So basically what we're highlighting is you need to get out and vote. So I want to make sure that you are registered to vote and that you get out and that you actually do vote. We're less than 90 days away from your opportunity to pick the candidate that you want, okay? But you have to vote, so that's very important. Listen, I asked Jay to sort of drop by the studio, and you know, Jay's our co-host, and you've been hearing from her almost every other week now. Jay has been contributing to the show, and so I thought last time we talked about Lenny and Bruce, those are Jay's two plants that she's decided to incorporate during Coronaville. And so let's see what Jay is up to now. So let's hear Jay. Here's Jay dropping by the studio to say hello.
Jay here. Just wanted to check in and say hello. I know that summer is unfortunately coming to a close, so I wanted to see what everyone's kind of doing in the last few weeks of summer. I'm actually on a little bit of a vacation, more of a staycation actually, given that, you know, again, I'm not like really comfortable traveling yet. So I'm reading a lot. I've picked up some books and recommendations from friends.
You're done.
Going to Central Park a lot. As I mentioned, I live in New York City. And I'm going to spend some time working on some new recipes, hoping to pick up a little bit of cooking. I don't usually cook in my free time. It's not something I enjoy. But I think, you know, in this week off, maybe that's a fun new adventure to try. But I want to know what you guys are working on. What are you doing to keep busy in these slower summer months? And what are you doing to gear up for fall? So right into the show, let me know. I'm going to let you guys know how my vacation goes when I check in next week, but just a little food for thought. Okay, talk soon.
Don't know if I can find myself. Pieces of personality drawn across the floor. If you leave, there is nothing there. But you both made the time. We traded names, you call me crazy. I say I hate you, but can you blame me? No. 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 Don't go. No. No. Don't go.
Yeah, that was Jay. stopping by the studios to say hello to everyone and just checking on you for your summer sort of wrap up events that you're going to have. That's her great song, No, Don't Go. So we thank Jay for dropping by, and we've been getting hints that Jay may have some new music for us, and so we're looking forward to hearing that. We sort of had set a date of Halloween, so let's see. It'd be great if we could get it before Halloween, but Jerry has promised that she will have something new for us by Halloween, so I thought that was really great. I thought what we do is sort of move things around, so I wanted to do our Tony B Sports Arena now, and Boat 30 is sponsoring these segments, and so I asked the managing director of Boat 30 to sort of drop by and tell us a little bit about what sports means to him. And so here we are. Let's hear from Faith, who is going to give us a little summary of how important sports are. And when we come right back after that, I will do and highlight one of the Stefan's sports athletes. Here he is.
I think I fell in love with the game the same way so many kids every day fall in love with sports. Just that excitement you get from running up and down the court, or the feeling you get when you make a shot or a good pass. Those were the things that drew me to basketball initially. And so I wasn't thinking about the values or the life lessons that you could take from sports until I got a little bit older. I went from a relatively diverse elementary and middle school to a predominantly white high school, where I was one of maybe 20 black kids in the entire school. So, initially I didn't feel like I could relate to any of my classmates. I just felt like our backgrounds and our upbringings were so different that we didn't really have much in common. And the only time that I really felt comfortable was when I was on the basketball court. Because when you're playing sports, it doesn't matter what your race is or what your background is. You're working together to achieve one common goal. And so I think that's the amazing thing about sports, is the ability to unify us. Through those practices and those games, I started to spend more time with my classmates. I started to realize that, yes, we're different, and it's okay to embrace those differences, but also you and the person standing next to you probably want a lot of the same things. And I think that's a microcosm for where we should be as a society, recognizing that you're different from the next person, but it's okay. And also that you and that person probably want a lot of the same things. And I think on the basketball court, that objective is to win. And in life, that objective is equality. So through playing and just through my career, I've been fortunate to see the amazing unification ability of sports. And I think if we can apply some of those philosophies to where we are as a society, we'll be in a much better place.
Wow, so that was awesome. That was Faye, and Faye was giving us overall philosophy on the unifying force of sports. And so that brings us right to Tony B Sports Arena, and Boat 30 is sponsoring the highlighted athlete, the star athlete in Tony B Sports Arena. This week we're going to go with Stefan Styles Gilmore. Stefan Styles Gilmore, who is he? Stefan Styles Gilmore is an American football cornerback for the New England Patriots of the National Football League. He played college football for South Carolina and was drafted 10th overall in the 2012 NFL draft by the Buffalo Bills. Stefan was born September 10th, 1990. He was born September 19th, 1990, age 29 years old. He's from Rock Hill, South Carolina. And here's some of his accomplishments. He's done at least 2 defensive touchdowns. He's pass deflections over 100. It says 111. And total tackles to date is 374. He's a current team member of the New England Patriots, number 24, that cornerback. And he's quite an outstanding athlete. So Boat 30 is very, very excited to sponsor him as the highlighted athlete of Tony B's Sports Arena. Now let's just see how much he's actually accumulated, which would be very interesting, of course. I think he's, the great thing here is that he's had several Hall of Fame rings, etc. And it looks like he is a multimillionaire. Cornerback Stephon Gilmore signed a 5-year, $65 million contract with the New England Patriots as a free agent. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Listen, we've had a killer show, a lot of information. Just want to do some quick highlights, and then we're going to do some shout outs, and then we're going to play a song, and we're really going to be out of here. People have asked me what's really going on with Pet Talk. And so I'll just simply summarize. 2 things are going on with Pet Talk. First thing is there is an invisible cage. It's actually a virtual cage inside Tony B's front yard zoo. And so the animals bring all their topics to the invisible cage when they're having discussions or opinions or things. And so the opinion before the animals right now is, do you think human beings who are a couple should stay together for the sake of the pets? And that's an interesting question. People have parted ways and have found that it's messy when there's a pet involved. And so that's what's going on in the pet world. And I thought we'd talk a little bit about what is the topic for the Blue Bench. So everyone's excited about the Blue Bench. And the Blue Bench topic really is a very poignant one, which is what is your plan for winter of 2021? I know we're in the summer, but 6 months from now, what are you going to be doing? So the Blue Bench question to you is, what are you going to be doing? And more importantly, are you prepared to meet your goals and objectives 6 months from now, which will be in the winter of 2021? Here we are, sort of wrapping the show up, but I want to give some shout outs. And so the shout outs are going to be to, of course, Wegmans. We talked about that as sort of a new food market at 106 Corporate Park Drive. That's in Harrison, New York. Get over there. Also, do you know or do you have access to your bank CEO? Well, at the First Bank of Greenwich, you will. You can meet the CEO of the bank. And so experts in commercial and real estate lending, the First Bank of Greenwich has locations in Greenwich, obviously, in Stamford and Westchester. All right, we also want to give a shout out to Balance of Nature. Their fruits and veggies are outstanding, and also Factor Relief, which is a stress reliever, and so you simply go to relieffactor.com. All right, we're going to play a song here. We're going to do the triple threat between Zindi, Oga Salachi, and Tony B. Let's hear Pink Well number 2.
Saw you dipping, diving with your family crew. Yeah. Not the normal species, you. Big love coming through. Tried to turn away from you, but couldn't do. Cause you're kinda like it crashing through. Standing there overwhelmed by you. The brilliant color of you. Yeah. Fast forward, slide down to Cape Town in June. Nighttime was high and the moon was full. But still the ocean floor, you sweep like a broom. Yeah. Force you away into high that view. Big love coming through. Yes, big love coming through. Off of the coast of Clipper too. Out in the distance too. I get a glimpse of you.
like the long hair. Or everybody wanna rap, but they rhymes whack. You can't see you not fly, you a blind bat. Like you're going fast forward, but rewind that. Pause for a moment, press play when your mind's back. Or show you some loose change, I'm a dime trap. Before you end up in the ground like a time cap. Gotta let the world know who you are. You a star, plus you way past jewels in the cars from afar. Had to watch while you kept me at bay. But that ain't stopped the kid from hoping every day, and I still do. Girl, I always feel you, even when we're old and the past is in our rear view. I'ma chase goals with your face in my mind. In this race against time, I couldn't wait till you're mine, cause you're fine. God, I was hurting, can you give me a sign? Now from that.
All right, that was the triple threat. That's Oga Salachi, Zende, who's the rap artist, and Tony B on lyrics. All right, well, we're wrapping the show up. I just want to give a last minute quick update that we now have a new segment, which is going to be called Tony B's Cooking with the Hot Sauce Recipes. And so the recipe for this week, along with superfood sardines, that's not in the dish. The dish we're actually highlighting is brown shrimp fried rice. You need brown rice, shrimp, a little bit of lemon, some onions, a fried egg, and mix it all together, and you'll have brown shrimp fried rice. Have a great week. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye. Did I